Hi everybody, this is Adrienne in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm in Arlington, Texas to be exact, and I just wanted to share something very interesting with you. I am here at a cemetery, not just any cemetery, but a specific cemetery that is the resting place to a historical figure. And I wanted to share this experience with you. It's the first time I've ever visited this particular individual's gravesite, and it's because of what week it is. It is Thanksgiving week, and at this time in my life I always reflect upon how lucky I am and how grateful I am to live in the United States of America, and how I enjoy, and our families and friends get to enjoy, all the freedoms and liberties every day. And oftentimes we take that for granted, and we truly live in a nation that allows us freedom of expression and to choose whatever career path and means of happiness that we choose. So given the fact that I'm kind of dressed up in the 1950s, 1960s attire, I just came back from singing. I just got done singing at a memory care community here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it kind of took me back to a time before I was even born, and it took me back to the 60s in particular, the early 60s. And I've never been to this location. I've been meaning to come here for about 20 years now, just because this particular individual was historic, somebody that we probably wish we didn't have to recall or remember, especially what he did back in the early 60s. Well, I'm here at a cemetery in Arlington, and given that it's Thanksgiving weekend, and given the fact that now it's been 55 years since the assassination of President JFK, November 22nd is the unfortunate anniversary of his assassination. I decided to go and visit the cemetery and resting place for none other than Lee Harvey Oswald. So I'm following the directions to his gravesite, and here it is. So let me show you. This is the resting place of the supposed assassin. Of course, there are all kinds of conspiracy theories and arguments about whether this is truly his assassin, the president's assassin, or not. But here's the gravesite of Lee Harvey Oswald. And I'm just overcome with a lot of different emotions. And to remember where he's located, he's next to a gentleman whose name is apparently Nick Beef. And well, it's interesting that someone would bring Lee Harvey Oswald flowers or lay some coins on his grave. And I'm not sure what to think. If he truly is, like we all suspect, like most of us suspect, if he truly is the assassin, which everything pointed in that direction, it's really sad. That's an understatement. It just makes you question what could have come about if President JFK, John F. Kennedy, had been able to live out his life naturally. What other things he would have accomplished, or what kinds of great things he would have brought to pass. It's just very sad, and very eerie to be in this spot. To think that someone can be so bold to believe that it is justified to take the life of another man for political reasons. No matter what we believe in this day and age, even if we have opposing views, political views from our neighbors, nothing gives us the right to take the life of another human being. Unless it is in the situation, obviously, of defense or in serving your country, and it's just very difficult to stand here at the gravesite of an assassin and to wonder what he was thinking at that time, and how anyone could be brought to that degree of hatred or anger or malice. And it's just hard for me to understand that someone could do something like that. And this December I'll be on the opposite side of the spectrum and visiting President JFK's eternal flame, and I definitely want to be able to honor his name and his memory and the wonderful things that he did stand for. One of which, that even as a child I remember quoting it, but his famous quote of, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Even as a little child, I remember believing that it's important for us to make our country what we need to make of it. It's important for us to give to our neighbors, help our neighbors. It's important for each of us to be resilient and stand on our own 2 feet and utilize the resources around us to help one another, to be self-reliant and work hard and be able to benefit in a way that we can help other people that are not able to help themselves. And we all need to contribute to a better society by being active in our communities, volunteering, running for public office if there are those that have the means to do so, and have strong convictions and good, strong values and morals, so that we can give our children a better future, and our future generations will be able to enjoy the same kinds of liberties and freedoms